Hey, what are you doing?
I'm looking for the drainage of the house, like how low it is. So,
Why?
can you help me?
Of course.
Because I'm trying to do the best thing that I can for my client.
Well, why are you struggling? We can just call Art Vasquez.
You're right. Let's go.
Hi guys, my name is Stephanie Ramirez and this is Stephanie Portales. We're both Houston Realtors in the Priority Group, and today we have Mr. R. Marquez with AM Solutions. Mr. R is our inspector that we use, and today we're going to be talking about five things you need to be for a home inspection.
What are the 5 main concerns to look for during a home inspection?
Well, we want to start with the exterior. 2 main concerns would be the roof covering. We want to make sure there's not a lot of granular loss. We want to make sure that there's not a lot of shingles that are not glued down adequately, because a strong wind can easily get up underneath that loose shingle and lift it and break it off. So we want to get an idea of the condition and the lifespan that's still left on it. You know, insurance companies are being a lot stricter now on what roof they'll cover. So we want to make sure to present your client with all the information needed to see if that roof still has quite a bit of lifespan and is in good shape. Secondly would be the foundation. Here in the Gulf Coast area, we have these expansive clay soils, and they swell when they get wet, they shrink when they get dry, and all that movement up and down, depending on if it's uneven movement, can cause foundation issues. And we have a lot of that in this area, so we definitely want to make sure that the structural integrity of the foundation is intact. Okay? And we look for like cracks in the walls and the brick, separations where the windows and the walls meet, deflections in the brick line, things like that. So very important. We want to look at the electrical system, including the electrical panel box, and for that, I mean, we want to open up the electrical panel box. We want to look at the condition of the wiring. If the wires were brought in properly, connected properly, if we don't see any signs of arcing, which means there's short circuit, or some connections may be loose, very important. We want to look for some of the newer code requirements like arc fault breakers and so forth. Labeling is very important on a panel box, so you know in an emergency what you need to disconnect. Okay? And then we look at the safety items as well inside the house. The GFCI protection that is required in like the kitchen, the bathrooms, the garage, the exterior next to a wet bar. Okay? Very important. We want to look for all these safety items that make sure they're in place and that the system is working properly. Fourth, we want to check the plumbing. We want to make sure that we have proper water pressure. Adequate water pressure is considered to be anywhere from 40 to 80 psi. Okay? And we want to look for the drain flow rate as well. That will tell us whether there's maybe some obstructions or partial obstructions in the drain lines or in the fixture drain system. Pipe sizing has a lot to do with that, so we'll be checking on that. For leaks, you know, leaks can cause a lot of issues. Not only because it damages material, but it could create mold as well. So we want to look for all those things. We definitely want to check the heating and cooling systems. You know, we live in a hot and humid climate. Everybody needs AC nowadays. So we want to make sure that the age of both the heating and cooling systems, they last on average of 15 years. So we want to make sure that they still have adequate amount of lifespan left, and how well they're cooling. We want to see that the heater, the flame has a nice even blue flame on it. The condition of the appliances, heating and cooling appliances, that they're in good physical condition as well. So those are about the 5 main things. Obviously there's a lot of things that we look for, but 5 major components to look for would be, I guess, those 5.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. R, for telling us about the 5 main concerns to look for during the home inspection.
You're welcome.